Hi folks, and thanks for tuning in to another Watson Brothers video. This is an exciting month in because it is not only the start of a new year this January 2020, it's the start of a new decade as well, and that means some Watson Brothers predictions for the upcoming year. Ian, what have we got going on?
Before we look forward, we want to look back. Last year at this time we predicted it would be a steady, even market up till about the middle of the year, June, July, August time period, and then it would start to go again. And frankly, that's exactly what happened. We saw us start off the beginning of the year. Say, for example, single-family homes, sales were off 44% versus a year ago. Now, they're actually up 30%. The more interesting correlation to that is that inventory was up 33% at the beginning of the year. Now we're actually down 7%. So we've gone and done a complete reversal from where we were at the start of last year. And what does that mean? Of course, real estate is supply and demand. The demand is increasing, supply is going down. That is right across the board, both in townhomes, apartments, and single family. Within those categories, there will be some fluctuations, but we see things steady growth. In fact, everything is set up and lined up to be very continual, steady growth over time with some very specific things happening within the market. Like, for example, Kelowna South, Kelowna North, those markets are hot right now, and they will outperform the rest of the market. Even though the market's doing well, and we predict it's going to do even better going forward, those areas are going to probably be superior to the rest of the market.
As will the university area as well.
Yes.
What are your thoughts on interest rates for the next year?
Interest rates, I believe, are going to be flat. We know historically we're heading into a U.S. election. That means that interest rates never change. In fact, over the last 15 elections, they've been flat or at their lowest points during those presidencies. We cannot see things change between now and the election.
For us here in Canada, the latest stats were that 1 million homeowners across this country would struggle to make their payments if interest rates went up even 1 full point. So we think that they're going to remain steady, try and keep that economy going. Yesterday, Thursday, you had 1,040,000 approximate assessment notices go out. Check your mailboxes next week, they'll be in there. The trend is for a slight decrease in those here, specifically in the Okanagan. I don't think we're going to be that lucky. I think that we've held our values here, and as Ian says, we're even going to see things start to move a little bit. Now remember, those values are taken as of July 1st, 2019, not as of today.
That's just when we started to move.
Big White, we think that that is going to continue to run. If you've got any desire to get up there and get a piece of vacation property, we said 5 years ago, get your foot in the door. This last year, things did a run up there of up to 30%, if you can imagine those assessments. If you've got one of those coming in your mailbox, you want to sit down for that one. The other aspect we're going to see is late prediction for 2020 is the Albertan market starting to come back into the Okanagan. Watch 2020, 2021 start to see that Alberta market go from about 7% of our market share right now, going back up to where it normally sits at about 14 to 15% of our buyers coming in. A long-term prediction, and you may want to put this one in the back of your head, downtown Kelowna. We're thinking 10 years down the road, most people are going to get priced right out of that market. We're seeing some of our savvy investors that are thinking retirement. They're not there by a long stretch. They might even have kids still at home, but they're thinking if they want lock and go lifestyle, downtown living, now is the time to get in there, because we think that that market is small geographically as it is. It can't expand. It can't go anywhere. It's a set size. You're going to see those prices just over 10 years go nuts. So our prediction there and our advice to you is, if you want to be living downtown, you don't even have to buy your dream place. Just hedge your bets.
Get your foot in the door.
Get your foot in the door. Own an apartment downtown so you ride that wave. And when the day does come to sell that one off, get something that you specifically want. Days on market, everybody says, what's going to happen? Is my house going to sell faster or slower? Our prediction there is it's going to stay about the same. We're going to see some 2 to 3% growth this year, but the days on market's not really going to change. So there's our predictions. We always appreciate you watching. 24 years we're starting in 2020. That's 48 years of real estate experience. A phone call away for you, 250-712-2222. We will see you in February. Happy New Year.